Well, welcome to season 3 of Vaygrim's Chance. The landing of our planetary expedition craft actually went a little bit worse than we thought it would, so we're having some technical problems. I am actually on our colony ship, and we were bound for a new world, but we had to make an emergency landing here. Let's see. I always get the directions confused. These are my quarters right over here. Not very fancy right now. All I've got is a couple of bare necessities, the books I started off with. This is going to be our spawn building, so to speak. While it does have some crafting tables and furnaces that we can each use if we so choose, we are actually all, and I say we, this time I am actually doing multiplayer on season 3 of Vaygrim's Chance. Ooh, creepy music. And this is the actual base of operations we're going to have when we all stretch out into the world in the various directions. We have our actual reactor core that we have set up. The various fluids pumping through the actual ship. We do have some lower levels down here with landing gear. We do actually have a bit of a hull breach on the lower floors. That's the bottom half of the reactor. This is where we have a flooding problem down here. So we can't actually move the ship anymore. It's stuck where it is. Bit of a design flaw. Yes, it is server multiplayer this year. It's not just me, single player. This year, I've actually got the people that help me maintain and develop the pack. I've got, in no particular order, Shadowstar WD, Sean W. Com. We've got Greylock, Trunks 9809. We're going to have The Dark Preacher. And we actually also have a spot on reserve for A7X Shadows and Scott Killen, one of my supporters. So yeah, we actually got settled down. You can see the landing gears. We've got a bit of an oil leak that sprung on one of the pistons here for the landing feet. We did get started. I did have all of them together, but for some reason that recorded as a 0-byte file. Thank you very much, Bandicam. I guess bugs do happen when you're pressed for time. But yes, this is the handiwork, all the handiwork of Shadowstar WD. He got started on normal crops like, well, wheat, we've got potato, and we've got carrots. But we've also got some witchery stuff that's being started. Over here, he bred pumpkins. This is crossbreeding. He's got coffee seeds going just for me. There's some melons right there. Sugarcane has planted, and then between everything else, he actually managed to crossbreed cactus. There's not a desert for miles here. He actually got us cactus seeds just through AgriCraft crossbreeding. It's really cool. Then we actually have some magical crops planted here. These are air seeds. We've got dye seeds, nature seeds. Minitio is a base material that you need to make a lot of the stuff in magical crops, so we need a lot of that. He has some iron seeds that are spreading. Bronze, tin, glowstone, redstone, there's water, fire, copper, earth, obsidian, and yes, coal. Now, these are spawn resources. These are available to everybody else on the server. I, however, will not be using these. I'm going to be pursuing my own means, specifically because I want to go at my own pace and use my own resources. But I will be staying close to spawn while some of the other people probably venture a little farther out to find more stuff to bring back for us. We do have a little bit of a sheep farm because we needed a source of wool. Sean W. Com got into Project E so he could make us some interdiction torches. We all did some group effort mining. That's one of the mines that I dug out right over there. And I planted some of these apple trees over here. We started off with some apples, got some apples from the surrounding area, cut down some oaks, made some apple trees thanks to Pam's Harvest Craft. So, yeah, it's been really, really cool. Wonderful thing that actually one of the guys told me was the juicer. Great early game tip I didn't know about. Pam's Harvest Craft, the juicer, you basically just put that thing in a crafting grid with an apple and it creates apple juice. The actual nutritional yield on apple juice is double to triple what a normal apple is. So it's a great tier 2 food that you can do really, really quickly. This is our expeditionary ship. AKA the B.D.E, the Big Damn Egg, according to Greylock. This was actually built specifically for us for base of operations. This is our spawn building, so to speak. We decided to go high production over the top this year. We are only allowed to use the furnaces and crafting tables within the ship. We cannot use the machines long-term until we can build those machines. We cannot use any fluids until we can make those fluids ourselves. I actually got enough resources to build up. We have our central lava supply, so we don't actually have to pump out of the nether. And this is a community lava supply, but for right now, it's stuck right here. We have to get to it with buckets or pumps. So a little bit of fluid conduits, some heat generators from Mechanism, and these are individually powered. They make 30 RF, and a heat generator, when supplied with lava, makes 30 RF per tick, which is wonderful. But that means that these produce 20 RF per tick when working. 2 is 40, so I needed more than one, because that's only 30, and these two machines combined running 40. So I needed more than one heat generator. So each one is individually powered right now by Mechanism heat generators. Really, really good. We do not have any central power generation in the ship. That part of the ship is non-functional. It died in the crash. So long-term, it's going to be our goal to not only build our own communities, but maybe retrofit and upgrade the ship some. So maybe one day by the end of the season, we can get back underway and make our journey complete. I did some wonderful stuff, wonderful discovery points here. Just going to pull all this stuff out of here. These are all the resources. Let's put that there. All the resources that we've actually been gathering and mining, pitched in by the guys. I don't know why that's there. Somebody must have ground up some wool, I guess. Let's go back down here. Boing. I'm just going to put that there for the time being. I'm going to get a stack of cobblestone from the massive cobblestone we've got clearing out mines and all the other guys mining out in various places. And I'm going to go over here and show you something that I forgot. This is a vanilla mechanic. I should know this. Boom. That thing's going to burn for the entire stack. Basically, if you look up coal, right? Coal's a burn time of 1600. Same for charcoal. But if you do lava, a lava bucket has a burn time of 20,000. I forgot that. So basically, we could have just put a whole bank of furnaces up here. You put in one bucket of lava and it'll burn an entire stack of stuff, sometimes more. It's great. It is amazingly useful for fuel early game, and I forgot that. We do have all individual quarters up here on the ship. Mine is the northwest corner. I guess that's northwest. I don't know. North side, west corner. These are mine. We actually have little bits of private space up here. I'm actually going to turn my mini map on. Zoom in a little bit here so you can see scale on things right now. But yeah, these are our private spaces basically until we move out of the ship and onto our own bases. It's going to be crowded. There's going to be some of the guys are going to be playing more than others. Some might be joining me on some episodes so they can actually help me get some builds done, or I might be helping them at their base and get something built. Generally speaking, though, it's going to be very, very fun. It's going to be very cool. Now, a lot of you have been following the progress of, I think somebody made me a sleeping bag. There's sleeping bags down here. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Some of you might have been following the progress on Vaygrim's Chance. Yeah, that's a bug we need to clear up. Some of you might have been following the progress on Vaygrim's Chance Season 3, specifically. Oh, I have used this one. It's got a durability. They don't have durability before. Okay, interesting. Some of you might have been following Season 3 of Vaygrim's Chance on the test server, some of the mods that we've got. So I want to go through some of them here, because some of you might have been following that. Others of you might not have. I think that's marble from Railcraft. That's where our nether portal is. That was built by Sean W.com or Greylock. I can't remember. There's a lot of people pitching in a lot of different projects. So yeah, but that's the B.D.E, the Big Damn Egg. I really like how that came out. That was actually an RF Tools builder that I did that with. We got the side panels levering out so that the landing gear could come out. There's thrusters on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it from here, but you can see the landing feet for the actual legs go all the way down into the ocean. There are actually some thrusters down there that have sustained some crash damage. We're going to have to repair those long term, but I don't know how we're going to do that. But we'll get to it. It's okay. Yeah, so there are going to be some other people that you'll hear in the backgrounds of these videos, some other guys helping me out. They're all the maintainers of the pack, so get to know them. Help them understand what you like or dislike about Vaygrim's Chance, what you want to get changed, what things that you think are neat. Show them some appreciation for all the work they've gone into things. For instance, we have a whole bunch of mod guides. These are starter guides. These are not in-depth. They're not every single step of a mod. These are to help you get started on any particular mod that we actually have in the pack. We've got tons of them, all the way down to the TARDIS mod, one of the most popular in the test server right now. Made in Motion, Project E, Open Blocks, Minions, Mind Stones, extra utilities, vendor utilities, all sorts of great stuff. I really am excited about that. We actually have a lot of administrative commands right here for administrating dimensions. These are the FTB utilities commands itself that are built into the FTB utilities mod that's letting us do this kind of stuff. About the mod pack, I think that was actually supposed to change. Yeah, we don't have change log yet, but the change log will be getting updates here. Credits, here we go. Ipsis, Matabase, Nikosune, Porthier, Teddy Hair Trunks, Greylock. We've got all sorts of people. Even more actually going to be added in the next update for that. And web links for various important things. The official website for the site. Got some artwork there if you need something for the actual pack itself, et cetera, et cetera. So in general, there's a lot of great stuff that's been going into this mod pack. Like, let me blank that out real quick. Advanced Systems Manager, which is basically a rework, a complete from the ground up rework of Steve's Factory Manager. We've got AgriCraft, Ancient Trees by Scott Killing. We've got Automagy, Baubles, of course. Buildcraft 7.1. Something. Bibliocraft, Big Reactors. We've got Blood Magic. We've got Carpenter's Blocks, Catwalk mod. Catwalks are really cool. We use them a lot here in the ship, as you can probably tell. Chisel, we got Cooking for Blockheads. We've actually got DecoCraft, Ender.io add-ons. Let's see, Ender Utilities, Ender Storage, Ender Tech, a lot of Ender. Yui's Workshop, that is a Steve's Workshop rework from the ground up. Very cool thing. Extra Utilities, Findus, Phillies, Flat Signs. We've got, oh gosh, garden stuff, which includes garden containers, garden core, garden stuff, garden trees. There's a Gear Swapper by McJitty. Oh gosh, we have iron backpacks, iron chests, iron chest mine carts, liquid dirt, logistics pipes. This is actually a kinder, gentler logistics pipes in order to convince people, to encourage people to make smaller, more kind of modular, purpose-built logistics pipe systems. We turned off the power requirement. So you can build a logistics pipe system without the need for giving it power. So you don't have to feel motivated to hook all of your LP system together. You can make a little system here or a little system there that'll fulfill specific functions. Liquid dirt, we've got magical crops, we've got Mechanism 8. This is the new mechanism, not Mechanism 7. This is Mechanism 8. Mind Factor Reloaded, we've got minions, nether ores, not enough wands, really great mod. By Romello 333, we've got open blocks, open computers, open peripherals. Other parts of open peripherals will be coming on later. We have Pam's Harvest Craft, pressure pipes, really interesting new mod. Well, newish, new to me. Project E. We've got Project Red. We've got Railcraft back in the mix on things. Random things, Remain in Motion, RF Tools, Simply Jetpacks, Storage Drawers, Streams, which is a World Gen mod. It makes some really, really great landscapes. The TARDIS mod. I will probably use that some long term, but I'm never going to use it quite as much as I do in the test server. I'm not going to use it as a portable base replacement. I am going to have a very big base. I've got a big design in mind and can't wait to get started on it. Thaumcraft, Thaumic Bases, Thaumic Exploration, Thaumic Horizons, Thaumic Infusion, Thaumic Tinker, Thermal Dynamics, Thermal Expansion, Thermal Foundation, Traveler's Gear, Witchery, Witching Gadgets. We've got a lot of Thaumcraft expansion this time around. We actually do have some changes to the pack that make it even more casual friendly than it was previously. For instance, and this is going to be divisive, there is actually a recipe for the cheat sheet. The cheat sheet version of the Thaumonomicon. Some people don't like this, okay? And I get that. I respect that. But other people like myself have done the research so many times for Thaumcraft. We're just tired of it. Now, I'm not going to use that right away, specifically because this isn't the only reason I put it in the pack. The major reason I put it in the pack is because we have warp turned off. I don't like warp. I think it's bad. So we have warp turned off, and once you turn warp off, there's some high-end research you can't gain access to that is intentionally designed that way. And that's fine. Our workaround is to put a recipe in for the cheat sheet. So once you get every piece of research that you can, and you cannot progress anymore because warp is turned off, you make a cheat sheet, you can get all the other stuff. That's the very, very high-end Kami and the Eldritch and so on and so forth. But for now, that is what we're working off of. I think this is going to be really, really good. I cannot wait to just generally get started on this season. I think it's going to be really, really good. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm thinking of staying near spawn. I'm actually thinking about potentially integrating my build in with the actual landing craft here that we've got. I tell you what, let's go all the way back up to the control deck. I have a sky base design. See, that thing is still going off one lava bucket. Oof. I have a sky base design that I'm considering, that I'm heavily considering. I really want to pursue it. And I would need to start building it at roughly Y level 140, 150. Whoops, one more. Here we are up on the bridge. Our control consoles are absolutely fried, smoking. Let's see, gravitic array offline, quantum comm decoupled. Life support's up though. Hey, we've got that. So what I was thinking, go over here. Give me, why can I not see? There we go. So this is the general spawn is literally right here at the foot of the ramp. And what I'm thinking is I want to make a sky base. I'm considering overlapping it slightly and starting it down here. What that would mean is that we can actually do a bridge, a walkway from the back section here. I could actually knock out these windows and make a walkway to the very bottom level of the sky base and then progress upwards on my vertical centric build. It's going to be about 100 blocks tall. It's going to be basically considerably, I don't know, it's going to be very vertical in design, intentionally vertical in design. I've tentatively on the test server been calling it the Observatory, but we'll see what name it ends up getting labeled with when it's done. Is this? Yeah, see, that's a whole stack, and that's barely run halfway. So you could do 2 stacks easily of something on a bucket of lava, which is really cool. Anyway, probably more now that I think about it. This is a very, very good spawn that we've got. We've got some great mountainous terrain. Emeralds have already been found in some of the mountains over there. We've actually got some diamonds that have already been found, but unfortunately they already got spent as well on early game stuff. Defenses like the interdiction torch, etc., etc. We've got a really, really good map that we very carefully chose out this time around, and we're going to have a lot of people on it. So it's going to be busy, and it's going to be fun. I cannot wait to get the next episode out and going. I've got a lot of ideas, a lot of building, a lot of mining, just general things that I really want to be doing. So I will see you folks on the next episode 3 times a week. Keep your eyes open for episodes of Vaygrim's Chance. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.